Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here, and...
Dayna!
Today we are at my very best agate claim. We're collecting agates, and we're enjoying the spring sunshine. So wish us luck, and I hope you enjoy. Here she comes, down the treacherous hill. So Dayna,
Yes?
tell us why we're here today.
Ooh, we need some large agates. We've run out.
On our web store, we sell agates of different sizes, and our big uncut nodules, we had to take off the website because we ran out of stock. This site here is one of the places we get those the large nodules. Look at that one, just sitting right there, ready for me to grab. That's just a small one. And Dane, I think one of our first jobs here, look at these things.
Yeah, they're weathered out already.
Yeah. Leave them for the winter and they turn green on the surface and you can see them so easily. And just our debris down here is littered with small agates. These would be the agates that we put into our agate grab bags. Ooh, check out that shell, Dane.
Oh yeah.
Just a shell of an agate. But what we're really looking at, we got the jackhammer, we got the generator. We're gonna start breaking into the face a bit more here of the quarry and getting the big guys out. That's the plan. So it looks like Dana's found one over there to break out. I've just been clearing the ground here, picking up agates as I go. And what I'm finding is that this slopes up to our working face. So what I might want to do to start with is take out this chunk here so we have a flat floor to the quarry and then continue on the face.
Look at them.
Yeah. You got one up there too?
Got one
right
up there, but yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, there's one right here. And I have found evidence in this area of one that was like volleyball size. I often get the grapefruit size ones out of here. So there are big ones, just got to get at them. So as I started with the jackhammer into this, I found it's all just dirt, it's all piled down. But I did go deep once until I hit the rock below. And as I popped it out, apparently I went straight into a big agate. And broke it right in half. So I'll have to watch out for that. I do want to make sure that if we see any of these big agates, we keep them intact, because I sell the full intact ones as individuals. Pieces like this just go into the agate grab bags. And here's the rest of that big one I just broke. That's where the chisel went down deep enough. Okay, there's the rest of it. That would have been a nice one. Now that one broke not because I hit it with a chisel, it broke because it was a geode. It was actually hollow inside, and with a bit of weathering, it broke open. Water got inside, froze, expanded. And did you find another piece of one?
Yeah. It could have come out of.
It could have come out of here somewhere, yeah. So we decided to bring the whole bottom of the quarry down one notch. We're getting these little guys out of here. They're really cute. Now this rock I just pulled out of here, and this could be a socket. So there might be one down there. It could just be the way it broke. I think that's the top of one right there, just in case. Just a rounded part of the rock. And right beside where I was working, I was digging, we just pulled that beast out. That is beautiful. There's one. We see a knob sticking out. Definitely a nice agate right there. You want to film this, Dane, while I
Sure. Oh, there's an agate right there.
That one?
Yeah.
This one is big, Dane.
Yeah.
There's a second knob of it all attached. It's really big.
They often do that. They kind of make like snowmen, I would say.
Oh, never mind. It just looked really big. There it is. There is a medium intact agate. If you order from our website Agates and ask for a medium one, you get something like that. So I broke up a whole bunch at the bottom there that Dayna is now going through, sifting through, finding if she's got anything good. I'm hitting the wall. I've exposed this guy here. This is just a small one, but complete. And then this guy here, it's still solid in there. Somewhat, it's moving. That is that medium or large?
That's a medium.
That's a medium. The real trick with agate hunting when you're using a jackhammer like that is not to break every little rock up. It's to get in behind a wedge somewhere, a crack, a crevice, and pull big chunks out. And that way you reduce the risk of putting the chisel through an agate. It's not that you're not having any risk of it, but we have found over the years that we can do a whole lot more work with the jackhammer. We just have to work smart not to wreck too many, but the ones that we do wreck, we're still getting huge quantities more by using the jackhammer to remove big amounts of material all at once. So in the end, we get more agates, but we do break the odd one. Anything good yet, Dane?
No.
It'll come. It'll happen. In the rock I just about threw away, there's a nice one. Just have to break it open. One-handed, always easy. There we go. Just a little guy. Oh no, it was a dud. It looked right, but it was a dud.
A pseudo-agate.
A pseudomorph. It was almost an agate, but filled in with something else. So we have a socket right there. We have an agate right here, but out of that socket just rolled beauty. Still medium. Still medium. I do have a tool right here that does this. That's a small one.
The size of an orange?
You think it's the size of what?
An orange.
That's a big orange. That's a grapefruit.
I don't think you grocery shop much.
One of those big navel oranges, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, we gonna try to get that out of there?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
Well, first I'm going to clean it a little bit more so we can see the edges.
Okay, you tell me when you're ready for me.
Okay.
What'd you say, Dane?
Well, I wanted to see, but I think it might be loose. Yeah, there's a bit of a wiggle there.
I also felt this whole rock here move.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, whatever you did, move the... You moved the earth underneath me.
Ah, yes, great.
Come on, our first big one of the day.
I think I need a better tool.
We do have more tools back in the truck. I want to help, but I don't want to help. This is Dayna's. This might be an extra large. This might not even be a large.
Look at the agate beside it too, hey?
Where?
Some white agate beside
this?
it.
This? No, that's just you scraped with the shovel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was this. Hey, do you want to help?
Nope, you got it. You got it coming. Yeah, put your shovel right there. Work it into the crack between the two, and then try to pull out this bottom stone. No, other way up. Oh, yeah, right there, upright. Up there. Oh.
There's nothing to grab onto, though.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, you can turn off the camera. It's loose. It just doesn't want to come out.
It's like a tooth, a loose tooth.
There we go, you got it.
Is it even one?
It is.
Woo!
That might be the second largest one I've pulled out of this site, Dane. Well done.
Hey, thanks. It looks like a road apple.
That is bigger than the large ones we sell on the website. That one will probably be cut open so we can see what's inside of it.
My work here is done.
Okay. Well, let's see what the inside of this one's going to look like. I think we'll cut it right through there.
And it's all done. What do we have? Nice. Beautiful crystal nodule with agate all around. That's a good one. And here's the other half. Alrighty then.
And my turn for something nice. Ah! Nope, not that. That. We'll see what that turns out to be. It looks to be a conglomerate of a few. Little guy down there as well. Let's see. Focusing on this guy here. I didn't even notice that big one up there. Here we go. Nice. Almost into large range. See anything? one of the pieces. I don't think that was attached. Well, let's see what we get. Oh, hey, not bad actually.
Oh yeah.
That will work. That's a large.
Yep.
Nice. She took it away before I could really film it. How dare you? It's like, yeah, that works. Give it to me now. This is going quite well. I break up the rock with the big hammer. Dayna goes and clears things out, looking to see what it exposed. And while she's digging there, I'm digging here. She comes over and clears out my mess while I dig more there. It's working very well. And we're finding a bunch of little ones, but we're not only found that one big one so far. No, 2 big ones. Having fun, Dane?
Yes.
Excellent. What's that, Dane?
I found one.
You found one? Where?
Yes, I think it's one.
Oh yes,
or maybe
definitely.
it's rock.
Definitely one.
Look,
Big knob.
look what I found here.
Is that another nice one?
No, it's a broken one. Look,
Oh, it's just a hollow of one. Just a shell.
So cool.
Yes. Yeah, just a shell going inside. And yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, come back in half an hour and I might.
Okay. Okay, your 30 minutes was like 30 seconds, Dave.
There was no pressure of the camera on me.
There it is.
Ooh, very nice.
Beautiful large agate. You found the 2 nicest of the day so far. I gotta step up my game.
Yes.
This was that hollow one we pointed out earlier Dayna was on top of. You just got the very end cap of it intact together. That's not typically something we would sell because it's very, very fragile. But we'll see if we can get that home in one piece. I think this is the socket where that was.
Yes.
I think that's what you see there, but that's definitely another agate.
Yeah, I think so.
We may have found another big one. I think that's all one right there. We're not sure about this thing yet, whether it's a socket or if it's actual agate, but as we were trying to get in at this guy showed up. Well then, I think we can go in behind it and see if I can just loosen up that whole rock. We move the whole thing,
Yeah.
whole mountain. That's what we want. That's awesome when it all moves like that. Everything's exposed now. There it is. That's a beauty large one. That's really large for a large one, but that's what we'll sell for a large agate.
Very cool.
Not sure. I don't think that is an agate. That is fragments of an agate. Break up this rock to see if there's anything inside of it. Watch your eyes, Dane. Nothing too exciting inside. Oh, except for the freaking huge agate. Nothing too exciting inside, except him.
Very odd shape.
Very odd shape. Yeah, we'll see when it breaks out what shape it actually is. That's a good one. I'm glad I broke that rock, Dean.
Yeah.
Put that in the bucket.
This is ready to come down, so this next.
Yep. Ooh, now that's a hollow. That one doesn't have an agate in it. That's just a big hollow. It never filled in properly. There is some huge sockets on the bottom side. There's something big down there, I think. There's the rest of that big socket. We'll break these rocks up to see if there's anything inside them. But what, oh, no, it was just into this stuff. That's what probably those sockets were, it was just that rusty stuff. Let's break these up and see. Definitely had some hollow agates. These never filled in with fluids that were high in silica, never filled in, never solidified into agate. They just stayed the hollow bubble from the lava that was flowing through here. This one might be able to be broken up one more time. Little guy came off. There's a nice little one, but no big guys. Clear the pit, clear the pit. Is this one worth breaking one more time? Nothing. Nothing. You got bigger up there. That one definitely worth breaking. Oh, like that. I broke it. Oh, this one's a stubborn one. Stuck. Stuck. Okay, there's none in that one. Well, now that we've got the quarry flat on the bottom, we're gonna start shearing off the wall. And this area right here has had lots of good agates in the past. We even see evidence of it. there's agates around here. So we're gonna start shearing off the wall right from the top down. Carefully, seeing what we expose. Like agates. Break that one out of there. Just a small guy. Okay, that one's opal. So opal ones always disintegrate on us. See the white opal inside?
Yeah.
Really cool, but they always disintegrate. It's not a precious opal, it's just a common opal. But we're gonna get this guy off in one. There's another good one back in here. Beautiful big agate. We'll look at that one in a second because it's probably got stuff in it. There we go, she's loose. You all ready for this? That's an agate. That's a big agate. You can see a little bit on the backside where it broke off a little bit. Nice, clear agate. Yours is still bigger, Dane. And right behind it, a geode. A druzy geode. This was actually what was attached to it. There was a little knob off the back attached, and because it's hollow, that big one might be hollow as well. Nice banding on that one. Check this out. Now that's awesome. It was botryoidal, so bubbly inside, but not only that, it was dripping from the top. So those dripped down into these great big like stalactites, botryoidal stalactites inside that geode. And Dana says she can see the rest of it down there. I just broke this piece off. All of these hollow geodes, they never come out as a whole, but that is really awesome. That will be an auction item for sure.
Hey, do you want me to film that little hole?
Sure, you can film down there. I'm gonna put that up on my short and then see what else is down here. There's a piece of it. I might take my time and get as much of that out as I can as a whole. Yeah, we won't bother recording getting that out because that's gonna take I'm gonna take my time and see if I can get the rest of that out as a whole. Okay, it's loose. We've got her out. Yeah. That's great. I will have lots of cleaned up shots of things like this at the end of the video. Right now, I just have my GoPro with me, don't even have my cell phone. So I'm just putting these aside on my jacket at the moment. Right there. We'll get some shots of them at the end. How's that for a knob in the bottom? Yeah. It's solid. Solid, solid, solid. Whoop, there it is. This is hilarious. It's just a tube that goes straight back into the mountain. It is solid. Solid, solid, solid. it is very inappropriately shaped. I'm sure half the people watching this video has already said that. I know Dayna already did. Okay, I will get it out. Maybe what I'll do is get this guy out first. I'll have to keep going around and around and around to get it out of there.
I was expecting to see the statue of David here.
This is ridiculous. We finally got it loose. It's finally coming out. And yes, it looks very inappropriate. Oh, we may have to put that one up for auction just to see who wants it. Oh my goodness, that was the last one of the day. I am tired. Again, this is not the end of the video. We'll be coming back to go over to the Amethyst pit and show you some of the Amethyst geodes in this same video, but another day. We are back. We're here looking for some amethyst today. It's kind of funny. It was only 3 days ago that we were here digging at the other site. We came and looked down here to see what we were going to dig next, and it was all good for us. We had a plan, everything in order. And in those 3 days, somebody showed up. I'm not upset about people digging on this site. I really am not. But someone was here digging, and what I am a little bit upset about is they left all of their debris on the bottom of the quarry. So we had a nice flat spot here where we could walk safely, we could work. They knocked out a very large rock, well, a couple rocks, and they just left it here. Now what we're planning to do today is to bring the whole base down, make it nice and flat, down 6 inches from where it is. Unfortunately, now in order to do that, I've got an hour's worth of work of removing their debris. So I'm not worried that someone was here digging. I know this spot has public digging at it. I'm just a little miffed that I have to put a lot of work into cleaning up after them. And they took a big chunk of rock out. This face was right across here, and you can see their chisel marks as they knocked the rocks out. I can see some sockets of some bigger agates they pulled out of here. I see some sockets in the rocks down below of some bigger agates, so they got something good, but I just wish they had pushed their material out and away. Anyhow, we got about an hour's worth of work to do to get this knocked down before I bring the camera back on and show you exactly what we're doing for the day. So we're now down to the level we were before our visitors dropped a bunch of rocks. That is definitely something I gotta say. One reason I don't like claim jumpers is because of the added work they give me. It's not that I'm upset that they got some of my agates. They can have those. But the fact that they added an hour to my day, that I'm not okay with. Anyhow, we're back down to the level we want to be at. I've dug a little hole here down to the new level I want it at. And my plan now is to bring the quarry nice and level from here. Oh, look, an agate. From here all the way back to the wall. Nice big flat area to work, easy to clean off after the fact. And I want to see if there's better agates down deeper. When my dad and I were here last year digging, we definitely found we got into the good amethyst when we went down rather than back. Anyhow, back to time lapse. Well, the time lapse turned itself off. I must be getting low on battery or something. That's quite the pile we're getting. Lots of big ones. Hopefully one of those will show amethyst inside so I can show you these amethyst geodes. We're still going though. Not much battery left, so I will just show you the pile when we're done. Well, that's one heck of a haul. Now to take one of the big ones home, cut it open, and show you the amethyst inside. We hope. Well, today it looks like we got 8 that we would consider large agates. We will cut one open to show you what's inside, but the rest will be going up on the website as large agates.
I think 7 of them are mine.
7 of them are yours. How much is a large agate on our website there, Dane?
I have no idea.
It's about 30, 35 bucks, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a full day of work for 8 $35 rocks. Yeah, we're not killing it here, but we are having fun. Hopefully, the one I cut open will show you amethyst inside. How many we get the other day? I think 8 as well?
I think so.
8 as well.
Yeah, it was 8.
So that's about right for us on this claim. A full day, 4 hours of driving, 8 hours of work, and a little bit of money.
But we got lots of little ones for the agate bags.
We got a lot of little ones for the agate bags and the medium ones as well. So there is others in there for sure. And those are great little delicate specimens. Those will be up on the auctions when this video comes out. We got these really neat botryoidal pieces on the day. Brought them home to the close-up camera to show you what they look like. Check out the dendrites on this one. See them in there? They're actually surface dendrites. Hopefully we find some with dendrites like that inside the agate. That would be awesome. But those are pretty cool dendrites. Might actually have to wait till it gets dark to really show those off. Sunlight out here is a bit much. Here's a shot of those dendrites in a better environment. I just brought it into the light box where I can turn off all the lights except for the flashlight. Very cool surface dendrites on this piece. Great little geode. Let's get some light down into the bottom. You can see its crystals all the way down. Little druzy crystal all the way through the center of that. Neat patterning there with the opal on it. Awesome. And here's just one of the nodules with a light behind it. This one's probably hollow because it has that crack in it. Often when they're hollow, they end up with these stress cracks. Very cool. Ooh, that's a little bit bright for the camera. Sometimes you can actually see what's inside by passing a bright light through it, but not in this case.
Okay, I've cut one of them open. I'm gonna save all the rest of the big ones to go up on the website as mystery stones, but I've cut one open. Let's see if it shows amethyst. Only about 1 in 4 do. No amethyst, but some great patterning. Look at the water lines of agate at the bottom, the radial lines at top, and yes, it is a geode. It has a small hole at the top. Let me go wash that up and take some good pictures of it. And 2 of the large agates showed a broken end that showed calcium inside that I was able to dissolve away. Here's one showing that great effect with the dripping agate. You can see I only dissolved a little bit of weight. There's still a bit inside. Really cool. I think it might be botryoidal inside there. Bubbly. And this one broke off an end showing a bit of calcite, but also showed something that looked like quartz crystals. But I look to be just pseudomorphed quartz around a calcite crystal that dissolved away. Pretty cool. And on the back side of this one, it dissolved into it a bunch too. Not sure if it's going to focus inside there. I think these 2 will be up either in the store or the auctions when this video comes out. Now, since these don't show you the amethyst inside, I will definitely show you some pictures from last year's dig where we cut a few open that showed the amethyst. This is just an agate, which brings me to today's geology lesson of the day. Agates. Agate forms inside the cavities of volcanic rock. The spaces left behind from gas bubbles in lava or other voids. Hot, silica-rich water slowly fills these pockets, building colorful layers of agate over millions of years, sometimes horizontally, sometimes banding around the outside. Sometimes after the agate finishes forming, crystals fill in the center, creating these amazing sparkling cores. And sometimes you get a combination of everything all in one. Nature takes its time, but results are absolutely worth it. Beautiful agates. There's today's geology lesson of the day. Agate. On the second day, we got some pretty cool shell and botryoidal pieces and whatnot as well. Let's give you some close-ups of those. If you would like any of these agates, you can go to www.danhurdprospecting.com. Click on Shop at the top of the page, navigate down until you find miscellaneous agates, and in there are all the agates we sell on our website, including all of the uncut ones, like we found in today's video, plus a bunch of cut ones as well.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. And a big thanks to everyone for watching. Until the next one. Bye.
Bye.